Welcome back, dear people. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd. Again, we ask you to pray for an end of the coronavirus and certainly the end of the violence that has just kind of ripped across the cities in America. Uh, there's something called law and order. Where there is law, there's always order. Where there's no order, then there's no law. Well, there's chaos. So, and that's what we're dealing with, So, it's not who we are, It's as a community of citizens of this great democratic republic. I heard in the news last night that police officers in several cities were either shot or killed. This is bad. This is work of demons. These people that are instigating this kind of thugs are nothing more than thieves and marauders. I said to sister yesterday. I said it's like our cities have become Sodom and Gomorrahs. Where just things just have gotten completely out of control. It's not the way we are. I hope goodness will eventually overcome this darkness and help us to return to some degree of normalcy. We'll be able to address at least the physical coronavirus so that people will be well and healthy again. Today I want to share with you a story. When I was downtown in St. Edmunds, this was around the year, I went there in 95. In 2000, when I baptized babies, I always went to the dollar store and got a welcome card for the baby, and every card I always put a prayer to Saint Michael in it. So I would welcome the child to the Catholic faith. And then I came across something that I thought was interesting. In the year 2000, for the Great Jubilee, the mint started minting these gold dollars. They were called Sacagaweas. You can see that all right, Sacagawea. Started minting these, and I thought to myself, that would be a nice thing to put in the baby's card. And so for years, what I did every time I would baptize babies, I would make sure I would put a St. Michael card in, but also one of these Sacagawea dollars. And when I was running short of them, the girls at the bank were real good. They would always save them for me. So if I would stop in the bank every week or so, they said, "Father, you got 5 or 6, or we had 2 or 3 of those things," and I would buy them. It was a nice little thing to put in the card for the babies. And then these things started to disappear. They're kind of a rare thing anymore. You very rarely find these dollars anymore. They were replaced by the gold quarters. But the Sacagawea dollar was an interesting coin. First of all, because of the history with it, but also because of apparently what it looked like. It looked like a gold coin. And gold always draws your attention. Hey, that's really pretty, that kind of thing, On the outside, it had the appearance of gold, but on the inside, it wasn't gold. It was some other metal or something that they make coins. But the outside looked good. And unlike gold that never tarnishes, if you don't try to keep these things clean over time, Mother Nature kind of takes over and they get dirty. I found this one in Sister Nikki's coin bin this morning. And so I had some metal cleaner out here in the kitchen, and that's what I did. I took the dirt off it so you can see it's up a little bit brighter. But the coins are interesting because they draw attention because of what they see on the outside. But you don't necessarily know what is on the inside. Life is like that too. Just you and me, all of us, we just try to come across as best we can and perceive ourselves as knowing everything, being good looking and all wise, all understanding, and all creative in our own life. And maybe to a degree we all are. But there's a deeper side of us, and that's with the inside. And the inside really tells what our value is. And so the outside of this might look like a gold coin, but the inside of it just simply says it's just a dollar. Just made of simple, ordinary, common metal that they make coins of. And so our life needs to be looked at too. We always try to perceive ourselves as the best. And maybe in some things we are. But it's on the inside that really matters. So the question today is, what's on the inside? It's the grace of the good God that creates me in His image and likeness. Is that manifested because it exists in my heart, in my life? If it is, then I am worth more than a pearl of great price. The grace of God lives within me. But in all likelihood, because we're all nothing more than just weak creatures of this earth, we all have imperfections in our life. And no matter how we portray ourselves on the outside, it's the inside that really matters. So your journey in life and mine is to try to make the inside resemble what we want to see in the outside. And if there's issues in your life or my life that need to be addressed in the inside of our heart, then that's really what we need to work on, so the grace of God will be shown in everything we say, think, and do. If you find one of these things, hold on to it. The new baby in your family, clean it up and give it to them. God bless you, people. See you tomorrow.